Louisiana beer reviews. I have a special edition here, a taste challenge. I have two Oktoberfest beers to put up against each other. I have one of the original Märzens. This is Hacker-Pschorr Oktoberfest Märzen Original Filtered Fest Beer. It says, brewed according to the Bavarian purity law. And here's a lady riding side saddle on a horse, holding on to the horse with her right hand and holding up a mug, a huge mug of beer, a stein of beer on her left hand, and then the festivities in the background. Since 1417 through today, Hacker-Pschorr is considered the special beer for heavenly day-to-day moments. We call it heaven in Bavaria. You call it Hacker-Pschorr. Okay, imported by Paul Honor, USA, White Plains, New York. Oktoberfest beer, it says right here, twice. It's got a good date, and it's 5.8% alcohol by volume. Let me adjust this a little better. Okay, so from this beer didn't come out in 1417, but the company was founded. Hacker-Pschorr, two families married, put together through marriage. Hacker and Pschorr. Okay. Brewed in Germany. Now the competitor is Shiner. That was the last competitor. Shiner. I was thinking about Spaten, that's why I said it. Shiner Oktoberfest beer, introduced in 2005. It's got two goats frolicking, indicating, I guess, that it's a Bock, and it's a Märzen style one, independent craft brewer from Spoetzl Brewing, Shiner, Texas. So the Hacker-Pschorr was like $12.99 for the 6-pack, but if you bought the single bottles, they were cheaper per ounce. So they were $11.94 if you bought the singles, but $12.99 if you bought the 6-pack. So obviously I bought the singles, two singles. All right. So appearance-wise, they're identical. Thin head and a copper appearance. Just copper. Sorry, copper. Now let's see how it's going to work out when I mix them up. Now I was thinking about Spaten because I did Spaten versus Shiner. Couldn't tell them apart. Got it wrong. I did Spaten Oktoberfest Märzen against St. Arnold. Got them mixed up. Couldn't tell them apart. So they were equally good, one to another. Texas versus Germany. I believe Bavaria, this one also Bayern. Yep. Munich. And Bavaria is adjacent to the Czech Republic, formerly known as the Kingdom of Bohemia, two former German states in the Old Reich and in the German Confederation of 1815 to 1866. And Cosmos Spoetzl immigrated from Germany to start this Spoetzl Brewing, and I'm going to try to find out where he came from in Germany if I'm able to. We have a lot of German ancestry here, but most of them I think come from Alsace-Lorraine. I can't remember how they say Alsace in German. Sachsen is Lothringen, Lorraine or Lothringen. And that's a border region that sometimes it's in Germany and sometimes it's in France. Okay, so the aroma is basically the same, bread crust. Let's go with the taste churros. Brown bread, there's a gluten flavor, like a gluten syrup. Like if you could take wheat or bread, barley bread, and turn it into gluten syrup. Same thing here. A little more hops on this one, which I'm thinking United States goes a little hop crazy sometimes. I know the Shiner's 18 bitterness units. I don't know about not Polana, Hacker-Pschorr. Tastes like they're about the same, about 18 bitterness units. Body's medium, finish is dry. So we have 5.8, right? And 5.7. So the ABV is not different. 11.2 ounce bottle, 330 milliliter bottle, 355. So you're getting 0.8 of an ounce more on the Shiner, so it's a better value. It's a lower price per bottle, and it's only one tick below on ABV. It's a lower price but a bigger bottle. Gluten. Not as much gluten over here. So I think this is the Shiner. That's the Hacker-Pschorr. Which one's better? Well, they're both really nice, so I can't really say I have a preference. I'll just buy whatever one's cheaper, which in my case means Shiner, okay, which is being brewed according to German purity law, no corn or rice added. Now, if you get the Leinenkugel's Oktoberfest beer, which we used to get that märzen here, but they disappeared. Shiner, Leinenkugel's has mostly disappeared from Louisiana. But that one, their märzen was using corn syrup. But the St. Arnold and Yingling and Shiner and the other Oktoberfest beers that I had gotten from the United States did not contain that. That meaning the adjunct. Some say it's the Hacker-Pschorr. Maybe it's a little bit better, but I doubt it. I don't know if I can convince myself that it's better, really. I got it right. Finally. Now, will I be able to differentiate between Hacker-Pschorr and St. Arnold? Maybe. I got to focus on that gluten aspect, and I think I'll get it correct. So I would say just pick them. Choose whichever one you want. If you're budget shopping, go with the lower price. If you just like to try new things, buy them both. Then neither one is like super expensive, so that's not going to be a big issue. So Laissez-les Bon Temps Relais, two wonderful beers, an A, 9.4 out of 10, an A, 9.4 out of 10. Most excellent, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Bavaria, to Munich, Bavaria, Germany, the German Federal Republic, and take a Hacker-Pschorr Brewery tour.